Help me out here.
I was listening to your podcast on the way over here.
Were you?
Yeah.
What episode? With Ben?
A few of them.
Oh, cool.
I listened to a little bit of that. Listened to the Caden and Brady one.
Oh, yeah.
And then listened to the Seth one, but turned that off real quick.
He's an idiot. Did you listen on iTunes or where'd you listen?
iTunes
Nice.
podcasts.
Yeah. I'm still figuring it all
I thought they were
out.
trying to do the video too on there, but they don't.
Oh, on iTunes?
Yeah.
Oh, is that a thing?
I thought, but it's not. So
Oh.
I went on YouTube and I was like, is the videos on here? And I
Yeah.
found you and Brady in the van, I think. Or
There's
Caden.
so as of right now, there's a playlist on my channel, just Help Me Out Here podcast, but I'm moving it to a completely, I'm moving it?
Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. I'm moving the podcast to its own YouTube channel, just called Help Me Out Here podcast. Because I think I want my personal content to be a little bit separate, because I'm trying to
Change
do
your
like,
name.
yeah, I'm just going to change my name to
Like Zach Mayfield for your personal and
Help Me Out Here podcast.
Hail Hydra, help me out.
Hail Hydra podcast. Dude, that's so much cooler.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I like how you're holding that. Actually, that's nice.
This is the nicest way to
'Cause
do it.
then you just make sure.
possible.
Then you make sure no sound gets.
I've
in
been playing a
from-
lot of Rocket League lately.
Yeah? Are you good?
No, I'm not.
I only play Halo, and I'm not good
my brother-in-law won't play with me because I always make him lose.
because you're good.
No,
Oh, he's really bad, and you're
he's
mediocre.
really good.
What?
Yeah,
How do you make him lose then?
because I'm not good.
Oh, like you're on his team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We play 3v3,
On Xbox? Or
Xbox One X.
Xbox? Oh, you have the X. You rich people.
No, I got it on Craigslist.
That's what it's like being in a big band, huh?
No,
You get the Xbox X. I got
Nah.
the Xbox One
not
B.
red. One S.
Oh, yeah, S.
Oh, for sorry.
Sorry,
you have
can't
this.
do 4K. Sorry.
Hydra.
Hail Hydra. Sorry, we can't Hail
Hell,
Hydra.
sorry.
Dude, we should make a Xbox Hail Hydra edition.
We should.
Yeah.
Some dude got pissed off at me last night. Because
Where were you last night?
I was at home playing Rocket League,
Oh, okay.
and some dude got pissed off because I was lagging.
Uh-oh.
And I missed a block, and we lost by 1 point, and we had 1 second left.
Is it like soccer where you just barely score at all?
This is my best way of putting it. It's NASCAR and soccer mixed in.
Okay.
Sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
NASCAR football?
Football.
Do you do any sports in real life?
I used to play basketball in high school.
I did too for a little
I'm
bit.
trying to play a lot more.
Basketball?
So I can get in 1 second.
Take your time. Drink that Dr. Kelp.
That's the sound of greatness.
Where'd you get that? Did you get it at the gas station right over there? The
No,
Mapco?
I
That's
was-
kind of scary sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't go there. I went to
Where'd you go?
BP.
Big Pepper. Big Pepper. Big Pepper salesman.
Forgot what we were talking about.
We were talking about Rocket League and you made somebody mad.
Basketball was the last thing we talked
Oh,
about.
yeah. We were talking about basketball and you made someone mad. You played in high school.
I made someone mad in Rocket League. I'm trying to play basketball so I can get back in shape and
Right.
grow my bones to be strong again, you know?
It'd be sweet if you could keep your body mass the same, but just thicken your bones
My
up.
bones
so they're
would be-
right up to the edge of your
But
skin.
not longer, but wider.
Wide bones.
Wide bones.
You could take a serious hit. It would probably help your wrists when you're drumming too.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be like one of the best drummers in the existing world today.
You're already pretty good though.
The earth is round, not flat.
You do have room
That's
to
the other
grow.
thing that I'm trying to pick up on, you know?
You're trying to learn that the earth is round? Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. Because I have no proof. I just have no proof other than everything that makes sense. You know? I think it's flat, though. It's got to be. Dude, Caden hates when people talk about flat earth.
It's so funny because whenever somebody tells us that, we just have a big scruffle in the van.
It just
about
kind of makes you question that person.
I saw a meme one time, and
Same.
has to do with a shoe.
Okay.
So if the earth was flat,
Uh-huh.
this would be your shoe.
Right. You can't walk on the
You can't.
round
If
earth.
the earth was round, the shoe would literally be like that.
That makes sense because after you wear it for a while, it's going to follow the curvature of the earth. Yeah, dude. Wow, it's been on our feet this whole time. And we never thought to just look down.
The area.
See, we've been looking out towards the horizon, trying to find some curve. But if we would just look down, it's all flying.
There was a podcast that I heard about.
Sick. Mm-hmm. So, what have you been up to? Dude, I got a haircut.
I do.
Same.
You did cut your hair. It was long.
It was super
longer
long.
than Rapunzel.
It was so long. People were
Why'd you
climbing.
cut it?
It was getting gross. It was getting nappy. What's your hair looking like these days?
Still the same.
I like yours though because
I'm
you
do
can
the same thing
still
over and over.
headbang. You can do little baby windmills when you're
And
playing.
I can still style it.
Yeah, you can style it
Shout
well.
out to On Point Pomade. You know?
Sponsor this podcast, please.
You could get some now.
You think?
Now that you have short hair and you can style this shit.
Oh yeah, I got some like crappy stuff at Walmart, but
Yeah, Walmart.
it's called On Point Pomade.
Walmart?
No, I mean the one you're talking about.
Oh, good twist. Confused me there.
Dude, I got you so good.
If it's there, that's awesome. Didn't know that.
That'd be crazy if it was.
No.
I'm jacking my mic up. Welcome to the podcast, dude.
Help me out here.
Help us out.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Zach. Isaiah's having me on today because I'm in a solid state band.
We're both in solid states.
We are.
Record labels.
We're both in separate solid state record labels.
Yeah. But they somehow tie into each other.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, did you listen to Phinehas a lot before you joined?
No.
Really?
I heard a snippet of I Am the Lion a long time ago.
Okay.
I was like, cool. Not that I was like talking stuff or bad things about him. I was like, cool, this is tight.
Yeah.
But never got into it. I was always listening to X-Tool,
Okay.
Live and Sacrifice.
Did you ever listen to Hillary Duff at all?
One song.
Okay.
I think it was called Ace of Spades.
Mm-hmm. They're heavy. Dude, Hillary Duff has one song called Girl Can Rock. That's all I'm going to say. You need to listen to it on your way home.
I think I've heard that.
No, you haven't. It's
probably
freaking
not.
heavy as balls. Heavy balls, though. No light balls.
I have a
Anyway,
basketball in my car.
it's probably heavier than that.
It doesn't. It
doesn't.
has a lot of air.
That's true. It's like 38
How do you
PSI.
introduction people to your podcast?
Usually I do a separate introduction segment in the beginning.
We have a good couple of minutes of just nonsense going on right now, so now we can just do the start now.
No, this is good content. I think we might have to cut here and just leave this as the podcast. But actually, no, I'm probably going to do a little intro segment, but I figured I was really excited to have you on because I knew us together would just be chaos.
Yeah.
And okay, so usually I prepare like at least 10 questions, especially when I don't know the person because I get kind of awkward if they're not super outgoing. But when you confirmed that you were going to come, I was like, there's no chance I'm preparing anything because I just want to just have a talk.
Just do normal things
Yeah.
how we usually do.
Yeah, I like that.
I actually thought about one of the questions you would ask me. I was like, wonder if he's going to ask me how we met.
Yeah,
Because
I want to talk.
forgot.
Okay, I remember a little bit.
I remember I was going to a pizza place.
It was a
That
coffee
was-
shop. We met before the pizza place, very briefly. Remember? So, okay, let's rewind.
Yeah.
We were on tour. This was multiple years ago, like at least 2, I think.
Wait, was that in Des Moines?
Yes. So I think you were just like considering, you were just practicing with Phinehas for the first time or something.
I was like, wow.
And Jeremy knew you from Spoken or something?
I met Jeremy a long time ago, like 2015.
Because
or
you
16.
played in Spoken,
Yeah.
and that's how you guys met, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so he hit you up because we had an off day or something, and we met at a coffee shop, and you were listening to the new Phinehas tracks, like geeking out about it, and you showed us a couple, and we were so stoked because I'd never met any Phinehas guys before that, and they were one of my favorite metal bands. So I was pretty hyped. And you seemed really hyped too
I was
because
stoked
you were finally going to be in a band that would maximize your abilities.
I was stoked because, for one, Lee is just a monster behind the kit, and to be able to have the opportunity to fill his shoes is pretty tough. But I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing my best.
You're doing well.
Doing my best.
Doing a very good job.
But, okay, that rings a bell now. I remember. Yeah, I forgot it had to do with
It was like
your
10
dumb singer,
minutes.
Jeremy.
It was
Stupid
super.
idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot. We're going to kick him out. But who
I
needs
have,
him?
so I was going through Who was I hanging out? I was hanging out with Sam Penner the other day.
Okay.
The guitar player from Memphis.
Yeah.
Um,
Memphis Mayfire.
yeah. We were just talking about like things that happen on the road, stories and just pranks and stuff like that. And I was going through our text thread that we went on tour with.
Oh yeah.
2 summers ago.
Wait, when I went on tour with you guys?
No, it was Earth Grounds and Phineas.
Yeah.
That video of Jeremy's
Is it hernia? Ernie the hernia?
it was just popping out like a round golf ball.
Was it the GIF?
No.
It's like going going.
Oh no. It was just him doing it.
Okay, we made a GIF out of that.
Okay.
Where we just send it to people and just like his hernia, just like. Oy, 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 oy.
That's why he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's a medical failure. Like he has so many things wrong with him, and it's just like we're at the point where none of us can afford to like go to the doctor.
Oh my God.
So he's just trying to survive until something works. He started having like extreme pains in his like digestive tract and had to save up to like get a colonoscopy and stuff. And they're like, yeah, we can't find anything wrong. But he was like deathly ill for 2 weeks.
Whoa. When was this?
This was like, oh, dude. Okay, this was right before our tour with you guys. Because I remember he texted us about it. He's like, guys, I like physically am unable to move because of this infection or whatever. And we were like, oh my, do we have to not go on the Phineas tour or just play without you? We were freaking out because at that point, that was like our biggest tour ever. We had never done support tours. But he just powered through it, and
wow.
It was an infection at first.
We wouldn't even known. I mean, I think he mentioned that he was having some problems, but...
That's when he had to start changing up all of his diet and stuff.
That tour?
Yeah, that tour. We cursed him. You guys did. It was your riffs.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens.
That's
you
what happens.
Listen to our riffs.
Or you get sick.
You will suffer the consequences.
That's true. All those speed riffs, dude. All those double kicks. Do you ever Hail Hydra and then play like those triplets in Flesh Killer? Like, you know what I mean? Like in the verses? It's like... Wait,
in the Flesh Killer verse, the second verse?
I think so, yeah.
After the first chorus?
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Dude, that's a lot.
People are going to think, oh, I suck now.
No, actually... So you just do... That probably was sounding so obnoxious.
How does it even...
Just...
Those memes...
when it just clips. We have limiters on here, so it's just...
Very, very nice.
Oh, yeah, dude. I just sent that baby to the red.
Red's not a bad thing.
Red's good.
Flesh Killer.
It's a good song.
So the first time around in the verse is just constant.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second verse after the first chorus, it's
yeah.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
To me, because for one, Lee is left-handed.
Okay.
And I think he like alternates with his right foot, so he leads with the right.
Oh my gosh.
Then switches to the left because that's just how it just.
Do you just do the straight doubles there?
Yeah,
then?
I just do the straight doubles.
I think that would probably sound better anyway.
My left foot is not that strong.
Well, I think that
yet.
that would be like, I don't know, maybe it would sound cool live, but it'd be like hard to pick that out anyway.
Yeah, it leads with the left and leads with the right.
Okay.
It's alternating. It's so dumb. I
Yeah,
can't
that would
do
be
it
insane.
just yet, but I will.
So when you first started, well, tell us about the process of you joining Phineas anyway. How'd that all happen?
Well, I've actually, I don't want to say I've known the guys for a long time, but like with my first band, we've done some tours together and some... I
was making sure we're still filming.
My first band did some tours and festivals and one-off shows with Phineas. The stands on your TV are backwards.
Yeah, my TV doesn't fit on my TV stand, so I had to reverse them. Pretty smart, eh? Anyway.
Just saw that there. I was trying to.
This podcast is a freaking mess, dude. I
Whoa,
love it.
oof.
Hey, careful.
60 million cents right
Dude,
here.
careful. I bought these on credit, dude.
Credit?
Yeah, dude, careful.
We played a couple of shows, and festivals and stuff, and we kind of kept like friendships and talked and met up and stuff and said hi, blah blah blah, and then that was in like start of 2011.
Okay, a long time
or
ago.
middle of 2011. So summertime of 2011 is when.
Were you in Spokane?
I was in a band called Righteous Vendetta.
Oh, dude! Oh, I forgot you were in that band.
Yeah, so
That's hilarious.
we did some tours and festivals and shows with Phinehas while I was with Righteous and Righteous, and so that's how we kind of known each other, like known of our names, personal names and stuff like that, but never really like texted them like all the time or hung out. We never lived in the same place.
Just kind of casual.
Yeah, most of them lived in California at the time. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I
I think Bryce is the one who's always been in Iowa.
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
Most of the time he lived in California for a little bit.
Oh, okay. I know Sean and Dan did.
Yeah,
Dan still does.
Sean's going back to California.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, I think in the next couple of weeks. So that's cool. He'll
that's
be
cool.
with Dan. So it'll be me here, Tennessee, Bryce, Iowa, and then Sean and Dan in California.
Nice.
And then left Righteous, and then went to Spokane, did the same thing, festivals and shows. Not really into tours, because it was kind of like different genres.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah, and then left Spokane, and then like maybe a month and a half later, Bryce messaged me on Instagram.
Okay.
He was like, "Hey, Lee's about to move to Ukraine to
Hey,
become
bro.
a missionary." Yeah,
Heard you play drums.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, whatever," and he hit me up, and I was like, "Dude, this is like perfect timing." It was like insanely good timing. I was like, "Heck yeah, I'm down." Then I also got like a little nervous because I haven't played like metal and practiced metal and like put all my hard work into metal in a very long time.
Yeah.
So I was super nervous, super stoked that they hit me up, and ever since then it's worked out. So like the beginning of 2017 till now, I've been playing with Phinehas.
That's cool. It feels like you just clicked in.
I feel like I did too. It's been a great experience. I feel like we all mesh together super well, and we get along super well, and we all.
Your guys' dynamic is one of the most interesting.
Our dynamic is for sure like strange.
I feel like I'm able to talk about this too because I went on one of your early tours with them.
That was my third tour with Phineas.
So that was
Fit for a King.
Phineas, Fit for a King, Like Moz?
Like Moss the Flames.
And
in
who's the
Heart's Wake.
co-headliner? Yeah, In Heart's Wake.
In Heart's Wake.
So I got to kind of witness you guys very firsthand.
Very sarcastic.
Yeah, it was crazy because I had met you very briefly, that 10-minute coffee shop hangout that you don't remember. So we didn't meet. And then I just I fly to Boston and Uber my way to the venue and just meet you guys.
What festival? What show was that? What venue was that?
Palladium? Is that the one with the flashy lights outside? Like the big movie
think
theater
so.
lights almost?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so yeah, I just met up with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I did Uber like an hour. It's so expensive.
That sucked.
But it was such a great opportunity because I was on tour with Earthgroans like a month or two prior, and I get a random message from Bryce. Hey, bro, I heard you make videos. That's what I said in response. I was like, just loogied all over my phone. So I cleaned that off, called him back, and I was like, yeah, dude, I do make videos, bro. And I was freaking out. I was like, dude, Phineas wants me to make a video.
Well,
for me?
I think whenever we first met at the coffee shop,
I probably told you, hey, I have YouTube videos.
Well, I think you mentioned stuff like that, and you also mentioned, oh, you know what it was? No, it was the pizza. At the time we went to go have pizza in Nashville. I think you're like visiting or hanging out.
Oh, we did hang out one more time before the tour.
You told me like, yeah, I'm talking to Bryce and Scott Lee about you possibly coming out for that tour for
Yes.
Fit.
Oh yeah.
And then it ended up working out. So
that was cool because you never know what to expect when someone's like, hey, it'd be cool if you did video.
Yeah, it's always a hit or miss. It's never like a confirmed thing until like the day before.
So I didn't live in Nashville.
You lived in.
So this is in between me going on tour with you and the very first time we met. So somewhere in the middle, I come to visit Lauren, my beautiful lady friend, and I think I just hit you up and I'm like, hey, I'm in Nashville. It'd be sweet if we like went on a double date or something. So we just met up for pizza, and that's when you told me about that.
Yeah.
And then Bryce months later hit me up, and then it actually happened.
Yeah.
So
that was tight. We got some great footage from that.
well,
Dude,
it was
I
cool.
still watch some of those
They're
sometimes.
so dumb. I love it.
That one with Sean, I throw the frisbee and it hits Sean in the face.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I forgot about that. And I made it black and white and did the GTA sound effect. Like the
yeah.
when you die in Grand Theft Auto. He was kind of butthurt about that video because it made him look dumb. I was like, that's why I'm leaving.
Sean.
And
that was funny. Some of the pictures were pretty tight too.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You took some pictures.
Well, there's a show or two where the venue wouldn't allow video.
Yeah, I don't
so I just shot
understand that.
photos and it ended up turning out cool.
It was good. It was great.
I'm not really like a photographer, so I was pretty like, well, we'll see how this goes.
I mean, I think.
But they're for content on Instagram.
Yeah,
it's like
content, whatever.
gotta
So it was fun. That was great. I still watched that long 6-minute video.
Oh yeah.
And you had your Bible on the ground, and the bus driver of.
Hey, who's reading the Bible?
And I was like, he is. And like,
oh yeah, what's
the X-Files?
Yeah, the X-Files sound.
Yeah.
And then I just I like intentionally made it clip like crazy and zoomed into his face.
It's so dumb.
I remember one of the comments on that video was like, beware this moment. And they like tagged that moment like, take your headphones out.
Is there sound in the video?
Yeah.
Mark, dude. Oh, I miss that guy.
But I remember Scott Lee, your guys' manager, hired me for that. And there was very unclear direction because he's just your manager for tours and stuff. So
Scott Lee,
he's like, hey, can you make some videos like just showing who the band is? So I obviously take it to the goofy place. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have all the other band members talk about one member and then just like fill it in, like do one for each member. It was fun though.
That was great. That was a good time. That was really fun.
I feel like, yeah, never mind.
Bryce was the funniest because he always hated everybody.
Yeah, he's like,
and
that guy
he
sucks.
does really hate everybody.
I think deep down there's some hatred in him.
It's totally fine. It's all part of it touring.
Yeah, well, that's why he has you guys in his life. You guys can continue to just make that harder and harder and worse until he quits. Hail Hydra, Hail Brycera. And then I can join your band as your bassist.
Brycera?
Well, what's crazy is there was that one show where Bryce was running sound for us, and he was just checking your level, so I played bass for Flesh Killer, and I played it so much better than he ever could.
Wait, was that was in Iowa City?
Yeah,
that's where he works.
Dude,
at
and I played
Gabe's.
those triplets, dude. I was like,
yeah,
Yep.
exactly how it goes. Not even I can't comprehend.
That was the bass
what
tone
you just
too.
did.
I Kemper profiled that sound.
You line 6 spider that.
Heck yeah, I did, boy. Oh man,
This is great. This is. Thanks for having me,
dude. Yeah, thanks for coming out
Thanks,
because I feel we are both very busy people. We're both in touring bands. You live in Franklin. How is that
Franklin.
like 30 or 40 minutes?
Well, right now it's about an hour away.
Oh yeah, traffic.
But if you're driving at 6 a.m. in the morning, it's probably like 30 minutes or.
And if you speed, 27 minutes.
Yeah, if you speed 27 minutes. If you're driving after midnight, it's probably the same 27 minutes.
Dude, we're both in bands.
Yeah.
We're both probably working on the side. We both have girlfriends.
Everybody lives here, and like we always text and or like we meet up at festivals or shows. Or like, dude, yeah, you live in Nashville now? Yeah, let's hang out. Never happens.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing, but
I'm
like,
really trying to not be like that anymore.
It's everybody. I have work from like 8 to 5.
Yeah.
8 to 6 sometimes.
It's hard when you're trying to make a career
Yeah.
of something artistic.
It's like
it just sucks your time.
And then also try to make time for yourself, your girlfriend, and then your friends and stuff like that.
Do you find it hard to balance?
It's a little bit hard to balance, you know?
Totally.
But I mean, I'm kind of the type of person that I'm trying to make time for everybody.
Yeah.
And so I get like stressed and drained and just super exhausted. But
So you got to make time for you.
Yeah, and I don't ever get time for that, and I don't even think about things that are happening in my life or what I'm going through or what I'm thinking of, you know? So
okay, here's a serious question because I struggle with this, but in those times when you're giving and trying to balance everything and then you kind of burn out or get exhausted, is there anything you do to recoup or reset and feel okay? Because I suck at that.
I kind of like go in my zone and like put my headphones in and listen to a certain band, a certain couple of songs so I can just chill out and clear my mind and just rethink like, okay, this is what I'm struggling with, or not struggling with, but like going through or have on my mind. I need to reevaluate things that I'm doing.
Totally.
And take care of myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so busy that I sometimes forget and have a hard time trying to communicate with my family more. Ever since I moved out a long time ago, it's been hard.
Yeah.
Because me and my family are like super, super close.
They're in Texas?
Yeah, they're in Texas, and me moving out.
Corpus Christi?
Yeah, Corpus Christi.
I know you so well.
Yeah, Corpus Christi,
Hell, Hydra.
Texas. Hell, Hydra. But it's hard to balance everything and try to make time for everybody and everything, and also try to be in a higher position with my job, painting and stuff like that, you know, and be constant communication with my boss and like,
right.
This is what goes on. We're constantly talking about work, which is not a bad thing, but sometimes we have some jokes and we talk and stuff. But
that's cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
yeah, he's super awesome.
And obviously he lets you tour for extensive periods of time. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's perfect.
It's like super perfect. I've been blessed with the position that I'm in now to where I can just leave however long I can or want and come back and still have my position to work with him or for him. So,
is it a small company of guys or like can he just kind of like, oh yeah, this guy will cover for you?
There's 4 of us total.
Oh, wow.
So it's my boss and then 3 other guys, including me.
Right.
So.
And you paint like interior houses? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I can do exterior, but I don't like doing exterior.
Yeah, just like weather and stuff? Or
That too, you just...
that would
it's always
suck
a
in the
50-50
summer.
chance with weather being cold or raining or hot. Don't want to deal
The
with
weather
that.
can be kind of moody here.
Yeah, it's super moody here.
I'm still trying to get used to it.
You can never go full week here with sun.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's going to rain today.
It rains a little bit on the way over here.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
It's fine.
I've been cooped.
You never do.
I don't. I'm an idiot of sorts.
But I'm trying to make time for all that. I talked to my mom a lot last night
That's good.
and talking to my sister
Yeah.
and
Just one sibling?
yeah.
Okay, we're in a very similar situation.
Older sister. She's married to my brother-in-law who gets mad at me for making him lose at Rocket League.
Because you suck at it.
Because I suck at it. Because I don't have time to freaking play.
Yeah,
dude. I don't,
that's something that's actually an acquirable
you
skill.
You literally have to like give everything in your life, your blood, to that game, your heart and mind and soul to that game.
Hail Rocket League.
Hail Rocket League.
Hail it, dude.
And I always get that. Like, people tell me, why do you clear your throat a lot? I don't do it on purpose.
You got something to say.
I don't think I don't do it on purpose.
I feel like your voice is so strong, it's just trying to crawl out of your body.
There's just a lot of phlegm that I need to clear out. If I don't, then I'll talk like an old man.
If you, old man.
Phlegm.
Sound
Phlegm.
like an old, like,
Do you know what that's
65-year-old
from?
accounting teacher.
Do you know what that's
I'm an
from?
old man.
Oh, man. I saw, who's old? A lot of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
They'll go. We will rise.
We will rise. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
What do you have planned for this year?
This-
Touring with Earthgroans.
Oh, yeah. There's some internal shifts going on.
I just said the S word. I was like, oh, wow.
No, I do not cuss.
Holy water, you?
Holy Water Curses, dude. Dude, that'd be a good band name, Holy Water Curses. Anyway, we're in the process of figuring out management stuff where there might be some shifts. Yeah.
Label?
No.
Good.
No, we're staying on Solid State. We are like sold to Solid State. We don't even own ourselves.
Good.
But yeah, we're about to do a 2-week festival run with routing dates with convictions. And then after that we're recording. You're a turd. I love you.
You know why?
Yeah, because festivals are hot and sweaty.
They're so harsh.
Yeah, festivals are hard.
Harsh.
Because of usually the sound
Remember
is.
that?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to punch you hard.
I'm gonna punch you harsh.
Where were we?
I have no idea.
And that's how quick we get off the topic.
Exactly.
There's so many stories. Go back to the festivals.
Anyway, festivals are hard to play. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That tour with convictions and festivals, and then we're recording our next record
When does the recording start?
right after that tour. We're finishing up writing right now. I just sent a butt ton of riffs to Jeremy last night.
That's tight.
Yeah. And I know that's one thing. That's one thing me and you have talked about before is I felt like I wasn't being able to be creatively like putting input into our records, but this time Jeremy's like pretty open to it, so it's been cool to
It's because he's ill.
yeah, he's ill, bro. And my riffs are illest.
The illest.
Wow, cringe. I cringe at myself. But yeah, dude, things are good. We're just kind of, I don't want to say waiting because we're not waiting. We're working hard and making stuff and touring as much as we can. But I'm just hoping for that tour that just like sets us off, like puts us in front of a whole new butt ton of people. You know?
With 311.
With 311, dude, anything. Or 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace
Or Breaking Benjamins.
Simple 41.
Simple Sums. Or the Plain White Bees. They're good. Or the Black Trees. You heard of them?
Black Stripes is what you're thinking of.
Yeah, the Black Trees. Well, they toured together at one point.
Who else am I thinking of?
The Hydra Opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Hail them.
The Blood Hydras.
The Blydras, really.
The Blydras.
They're freaking sick, dude. And Hillary Duff.
Investigate 311.
Yeah, and I will.
That's exciting for you guys to start recording.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I like you guys' stuff a lot. I really do. Seriously.
Really?
I'm not just saying that.
That's good to hear because you're in probably the most technical solid state band, I would say, right? Silent Planet's got some techie stuff. But you guys are just like fast the whole time.
Planet has some weird time signature
What's
stuff.
weird is like Mitch's guitar playing specifically, when you watch him live, it's like, oh yeah, he makes that look easy. But the stuff he's actually playing,
he's a genius.
He's so good.
He's super smart.
He's
All the
so
dudes
in
are
control
great.
too.
Yeah, he's great. I love those guys. Alex is the freaking groove master in the world.
Mm-hmm. He is a groove master.
He's great.
Yeah, dude.
Garrett is super smart.
Mm-hmm. He's got great
It's hard
lyrics.
having conversations with him.
Yeah, yeah. He's too smart.
He's too smart.
That's why me and you just stick together.
We're just dumb.
We'll just
We'll
stay
just
here
stick together.
and then broadcast it on the
Just
internet.
broadcast it.
But yeah, you're in a super technical band, so that makes me happy that you can enjoy it still.
Dark Flag was really technical.
Yeah.
Compared to the last records that they've done. I haven't done any records with them yet.
Mhm.
This next stuff that we're writing, I'll be doing drums on, so I'm really
That's
excited
exciting.
about that. Yeah.
Are you guys recording anywhere special or doing anything different? Or do you know yet? Or maybe you can't share?
I do. We do, like, we want to do it with some certain people, but I don't know if it's going to happen. That's why I can't mention it.
For sure. I'm sure it all comes down to numbers and availability and everything.
And just if those people are available.
Yeah.
And time framing too.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's cool, man.
I think we're trying to shoot for recording in the new year sometime.
Sick. Hopefully, when you guys do some more music videos, I'm sure you'll go to Kevin, and hopefully he's been hiring me out for quite a few shoots, like just to operate camera. So hopefully I'll get to work with you guys on that.
That'll be tight.
We'll see.
Kevin's a genius too.
He's insane.
He's so good.
Dude, Sleeper just released a lyric video yesterday. Well, Solid State put it out. And Kevin just, like, even his lyric videos are just stupid good. I don't get it, dude. Like, he oozes creativity.
It's
just
weird.
Flying out of every orifice.
And that dude seems like he's not, like, slam busy or thinking a million miles per second.
I think that's a good think. That's a good think.
It's a good thing.
That's somebody who's slam busy. They can't even talk right.
It's a
good think.
It's a brungle.
What do you think? Brungles?
Brungles.
Hail Brungles. Yeah, he's worked hard for a really long time.
Yeah.
So he totally deserves.
The stuff he did with Fit and Planet's music videos are.
Well, he just keeps getting better.
Can't imagine what's next.
I really liked the videos he did for you guys.
Yeah, they were great.
The one where you guys are in that red partial room.
That was crazy.
And there's holes in the back of it and the light pouring out.
That was
insane.
That was crazy. He's
he just
that
has
dude
ideas.
there who we stayed with actually built.
Yeah.
Like he built everything that we were gonna shoot the music video for.
Right.
Like and all that stuff in his barn or.
So people who don't know Kevin has this guy named David, and David basically. I think it's David.
Yeah.
This guy basically in a town in Georgia can like make anything.
Yeah.
So his friend built that spinning room for the Silent Planet thing. He built that room for you guys. Yeah. He has like a shop that he makes stuff in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a sweet hookup.
Yeah, it was cool. Actually, there's a shot in Hell Below where Sean looks like he's in like a prison cell kind of.
Yeah.
It's behind some fencing or I don't even know. It was crazy.
I watched it again the other day.
Like my neck was so like
music
tensed
videos
up.
are so hard for the body.
It's so hard, dude, and like
It's harder than shows, I think.
yeah, it is because you're playing the songs 100 trillion times and you have to go hard every single
And you're
time.
also, at least when I shoot a music video, I'm playing, I feel like I'm more conscious of how I look, and that like adds more adrenaline and stress.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way with that, and Sean is the same way too. Whenever he was doing the music videos, he was actually screaming and singing this stuff. It just makes him have more like...
It looks so much better.
Yeah, it looks better. So I can't imagine him and his voice being so tired, and then me like headbanging the hardest.
Yep.
And
I love that. You like play shreddy drums, but you still rock it.
I try. It's hard. Like we did Hell Below, which is a good... has a lot of good parts to headbang, but then we also the other music video we did was Burning Bright.
Yeah.
Which there's not much.
They're connected, right?
Yeah, the storylines are connected, but two different songs. But Burning Bright is a lot more technical song.
Oh, okay.
And there's no time to even blink. It's crazy.
Your eyelids are. What if your eyelids did everything that your foot did? Like
I would
matched your feet.
I would literally just be like that.
You're just like lasers are starting to build up in your eyes.
Pretty much.
Breakdown.
There was a few parts that I had banged, but it was just kind of hard because I was still learning those songs as well.
Oh yeah, and you had to like
trying
look natural.
Yeah, look natural.
It looks great though. It turned out so good.
Yeah, I think so too. And there was this one cool part where I think it was...
Keep that mic close to you just so you know. Yeah.
You don't tell me what to do. I am so tired of people telling me what to do.
Hey.
You know, like I'm very mad right now.
Do it or leave.
All right.
I'll turn this off right now.
I'm just kidding. Everybody's like, oh, wow, you got so serious
He
for a
is so
second there. He
mean.
has anger issues.
He is abusive to the podcaster
Do
guy.
I have anger issues? Let's talk. Let's talk.
Let's talk about my angers. I have counseling.
Was it with you, that podcast that me and Dan were listening to?
Oh, yes. Oh, the creepy guy.
Yeah.
It's yeah, I forget what that podcast is called. Iron and
Sword and
Scale. Iron Sword. Sword Scales.
That
the
one,
guy who like
Chris D'Elia did a podcast.
I want to eat children or something like that.
Good Lord.
That's something about Chris D'Elia's impression is hilarious.
Yeah.
But something about
the thighs are the best part. Yum.
The thighs are the best part. Yum.
I was thinking about not saying that because like, oh, why is he saying the thighs are the best? Like, it's a podcast. Someone else.
Yeah, we're quoting something else.
Yeah, it's not us.
But we can say whatever we want.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah, we've already been hailing some things.
Mm-hmm.
But hail Jesus too.
Hail Jesus.
Let's keep the playing field even.
Yes.
Let's keep it white.
Very yes.
Keep the walls white.
Dude, I just got back from California this weekend.
You looked good too.
Dude, I tried my best.
Where'd you get that suit?
I got the jacket at... Can't tell you because I don't want you guys to buy it.
Right.
JCPenney.
On sale, clearance rack.
For real.
Aisle 3. Really?
Yeah, straight up. Not aisle 3, not
clearance
not
rack.
clearance
On
rack,
sale.
but it was on clearance.
Not on clearance rack, but on clearance.
Yeah.
Right.
Two different things.
Yeah, the clearance shelf.
The clearance hanger.
Ah, the clanger. Okay. Butchered that.
JCPenney's. I bought... I hope you get that little... I had a black shirt that I wore that I bought from H&M a couple of months ago.
Do you like H&M's clothes? It sounded like a really small lawnmower trying to be started.
A lot of people probably don't know this. Like, I'm very, like, picky about my clothes.
That's okay.
Very picky.
You're a stylish guy. Boulevard.
Shout out to
Believe in
yourself. Believe.
Believed.
AKA Blue.
Wait.
For some people.
Oh, blue. I thought it was BLVD.
B-E.
Believe.
Oh, wait, that's an L.
Believies.
I was looking at it upside down with one eye closed.
It's all right, dude.
Believe.
You look great.
I'm very picky with my clothes. I get some shirts from there. I'm just a weird size.
What are you?
Like, some shirts are large, some shirts are medium.
Yeah.
And then one shirt that I have is a small.
What do you think of long shirts? That fad right now. Because I bought one on accident.
No, long shirts are cool. A lot of people are doing it now. I have
bad.
some long shirts.
I look bad
But
in
the
it.
ones that go all the way down to your ankles, that's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
up.
There's some pretty long ones out there.
I'm very mad.
You're so mad. I'm gonna calm you down, but see, I'm a large. Pretty much any large will fit me, but I got to be careful that it doesn't go too low because then it makes me look pathetic.
No, I think
But too high also shows off my love
With
handles.
my, I don't
Yeah.
have big love handles, and I got to cover that. Yep.
You look great, though. Yeah.
The long part of the shirts, I would like to have past my back pockets.
Yeah.
It's just my preference, but nothing
Yeah.
too far down.
Yeah, that's about low enough.
Yeah, it's
We
not
don't need
too
to
crazy.
be hanging on the knees or anything.
No, I don't.
Leave those alone.
I'm very picky about my pants. I get a certain pair of pants from PacSun,
Oh.
but
There's always that place that just fits you.
They don't make those pants anymore,
Oh, shoot.
which is kind of stupid.
Did you check JCPenney?
I didn't.
They don't have good pants, so don't
They
check.
don't.
Don't even look for the clearance rack. H&M's pants fit me perfectly.
I haven't tried them yet. I want to try Levi's, but like my size is like 32-30.
Oh, okay.
But if I go somewhere else and try 32-30, it'd be like a different size.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to try them on. It's just like shoes, too. Just got to make sure they fit.
I always wear Vans. I will never wear anything else.
I tried Vans, dude, and mine fell apart. Oh, you have like the classic looking ones. I tried their like
Authentics.
Okay, you're cool. I tried the sneaker style. Like they were like, hey, let's try to
like
be
the
Nike.
tennis shoe kind of stuff.
Yeah, fell apart really fast.
Yeah, no.
So I went back to Nike, and it's like been good. Nikki, really, in some countries.
Asia.
Nikki?
South Korea.
Yeah, they call them Nickies. Nicky backs.
I've always worn Vans, even in high school and like middle school.
Yeah. Did you skate?
I tried to.
Yeah, me too. I wasn't good.
Never got good. Never got good.
I could like barely ollie onto the sidewalk.
So I gave up on that. For one, my parents didn't like me skating because I had fragile wrist.
It could hurt you. Yeah.
Fragile wrist.
Yeah, you got to play on the worship team.
Yep. Jesus, lover of my soul. And
just blast it.
Jesus. I don't know. I think my style with Vans are just Vans.
Yeah.
Transits.
Just like the classic looking Vans.
Yeah.
They look good. I have to wear small shoes, otherwise it makes me look disproportionate.
I keep trying to tell myself that I want to try some high top Vans, but then I tell myself, "Oh, you look like you have clown feet."
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Yeah, no clown feet.
No clown feet.
You gotta wear the small socks though if you have the short Vans.
I do wear socks.
I only wear
socks.
high socks. It's just where I was raised. So this is part of our school uniform.
Where'd you
Got your
live?
high socks on, Jimmy?
Where'd you live before Tennessee?
Tennessee. Before that, I lived in Kansas. Before that, I lived in Missouri, and before that, I
Oh.
grew up in Nebraska.
Misery.
Missouri.
Gross.
Yeah, it was wild. There's some weird people there.
You know who's weird that lives there? And wait, Sioux Falls.
Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah, he's weird.
He's so weird. Jeremy Shafist. I need to have him on the podcast.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, well, I
'Cause
would just kind of want to
this
like.
is like
I wanted to exploit him.
no. This is.
What if we have him on together and we just accuse him? Okay.
If I give you some advice, take this advice. If I say anything that means anything to this world today,
We probably
take
won't.
what I'm about to say real.
You get one chance.
This is what you want your podcast to do is just climb.
Okay.
And if you have Jeremy on there, you just fall back and you just go down.
It's like a roller coaster didn't have enough power to get up the
Yeah,
hill.
it's just a roller coaster that you soon as you get in the
Declick.
soon as you get in the cart, you just Infinity War, just disappear.
Just snap him out.
Snap.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Endgame. Did you watch it?
I watched it 3 times in theaters.
Dude, spoiler alerts. We're
Cried
all
it.
going to tell you everything that happens in
Oh
the movie.
yeah,
I'm so sorry.
It's way past spoiler time. We're good.
Is it though?
I mean, if you
Jana still hasn't seen it.
if you're gonna be mad now about a spoiler,
It's
you
all
made
over
so-
YouTube. There's so many people like
Yeah.
talking about like YouTube stuff.
Bro, did you watch any of the reaction videos of like
Yes.
biggest Endgame reactions? Dude, it like
It's-
almost made me cry.
Like I straight up clapped in some parts.
Dude, when Captain America gets Mjolnir, the hammer, I yelled.
We're gonna debate on that.
Okay. Okay, here's my one
We
question.
should FaceTime Dan.
Oh, Dan doesn't know much.
No.
Dan's literally just lives on the beach and just goes to Disney World.
Yeah. Land.
See? Yeah. That's how much I don't care about his opinion.
To go back on the wedding, I got the jacket at JCPenney.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Screw that stupid
Yeah.
jacket.
Captain America picked up Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
I freaked out. I was I was like excited, but then I was like,
Bro, he's worthy.
I don't know. Is he though?
Here's my opinion. So, do you remember, if you know anything at all, do you remember in Avengers Age of Ultron when he grabs it and moves a little bit? Here's my opinion. I think he wasn't worthy at that point. And then during the 5-year period between the snap and where the movie picks up in Endgame, I think it shows us that he's like counseling other people and he's like getting through his grief and like helping others. I think at that period, that's when he becomes worthy. Because even though they lost everything, he's still sacrificing himself to love other people.
That relates to the first Thor whenever he couldn't pick up his own hammer.
Right?
He was messing
He had to go
up.
through that time.
Yeah. And
So I think he becomes worthy in Endgame. I don't think he like could have picked it up and faked it.
I guess I didn't want him to pick it up. Because
Did it take away from the...
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, at least. I mean, I get it. I understand. People
Yeah.
are stoked. I was stoked. But I don't want him to pick it up because it's
I see what you're saying.
Thor's.
Yeah, I mean, I can see how it would take away from like the shock value of the hammer and Thor. But I think also it's Chris Evans' last film. They really wanted it. The Russo brothers, you could tell, I think you can tell the directors like Captain America was their favorite.
What freaked me out is who got the shield.
Oh, dude, same.
I thought it was supposed to be Bucky.
Hey, you're my best friend since
Should we
1941.
should we keep talking about this?
Nah, we can abandon it.
No, I want to talk about it, but like
Okay, I thought maybe you were bored
no,
because I mean
like
people
to
are
give
if
people
people don't
spoilers.
listen. Oh, dude, forget it. Let's just talk about it a little bit longer, then we'll move on.
Okay.
Because people probably want to hear about Phineas.
How long
stuff.
is this? No. How long is this podcast?
Typically an hour, but I don't care. It's like not like anybody watches it anyway.
Where is the time? I don't see the time.
Just kidding. If you watch it, thank you so much. Be a patron. Thank you. It's really cheap.
Sean just tagged me and Dan on something on Instagram.
We've been going for 45 minutes.
Barely? Feels like that long.
It feels about 46.
Mm,
Maybe a little more.
Bucky didn't get the shield. That freaked me out.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, I don't want to be I'm not trying to be a dick or insensitive or anything. Do you think any of it is a race thing? Like, hey, we want
I mean, I can see how some people are pretty dumb and like would think that. But
Yeah.
I don't think it would be.
why do you think Sam gets it over Bucky?
I don't know why.
Because Bucky's like been his best friend since
isn't it
forever.
And the comics, I think it says that Bucky gets it as well.
Well, they both take it in the comics at different points.
That's very true.
But I guess the one thing I thought of was Sam and Captain America both have very similar morals. They both will like lay themselves down. Not that Bucky wouldn't, but they're just very upright people. You know what I mean?
Hydra.
Hail Hydra. They're very upright. And so I feel like maybe that's why. But it's cool either way.
Keep count of how many Hell Hydras we do and just put it on the screen.
I'll just put a counter on the screen. So much extra work. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope that doesn't sound insensitive because I'm totally cool with a black Captain America.
You heard all that stuff going on about like discriminating over fat people now because Thor was fat.
Oh, gosh. Dude, that's what America is. We just take every little thing and just explode it into something.
It doesn't have to be that way.
No, it's
a freaking
movie.
fake movie.
If that's going to offend you, stop watching superheroes fly around. It's a pretend, dude, it's just a play.
Dude.
On a flat screen.
Straight up.
Just leave it. Let it just be something fun. Because there's also people who complained about the shot of all the women together.
Yeah, that too.
Like some people were like, dude, I thought it was sick.
It was
okay,
tight.
my very first reaction when I saw that, I was like, dude, this probably wouldn't happen in real life because like, oh, it's a coincidence they're all together, but also the whole movie would never happen in real life.
Yeah.
It's like, let it be a cool moment. It's sweet.
It's stupid.
It's all these tough chicks.
I thought it was freaking tight.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool. I was like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Let it be what it is. It's just a fun thing.
And then some people just didn't like it. Whatever.
Yeah, people just, I don't know.
Don't want to go into that negative crap.
Yeah, let's get out of the Avengers thing because I don't know.
I can talk all day about it.
I could too. We'll do a part two.
Dude, I'm like slowly trying to buy all the movies.
Me too, dude. Right over here is all my collection. See on the counter over there?
Yeah. Which ones do you have?
I have all the Captain Americas.
Same.
2 of the Avenger movies.
I have all three.
I have a couple Thors, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, and the Wasp. I'm collecting them all in 4K HDR.
Oh, dude,
So they're more expensive, so I'm doing it very slowly.
Yeah, I bought them all on. I bought mine all on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But I just purchased a 4K TV, and I was like,
"Yep, I will." Like, I'm a nerd about like pixels and like screens and stuff.
Obviously,
so that's my whole life.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm just gonna go all the way.
I don't think some of the movies are in 4K though.
They're slowly being released.
Yeah.
At Best Buy, they have a lot of them in 4K.
Captain Marvel just came out on DVD.
I think yeah. It's probably everything. I think 4K is pretty standard now too.
No, out on DVD. Period.
Oh,
Captain Marvel.
I think it's out this month. I don't remember.
Huh.
Captain Marvel was cool too.
It was cool.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Let's shift gears.
Let's shift gears.
You guys, Phineas went on tour with As I Lay Dying. I'm mostly asking because I freaking love that band. Just like talk about your experience on that tour.
Dude, when we found out we got that tour, I literally got the chills because straight up. Like,
dude, I would too.
I grew up listening to that band and listening to every record and just like wanting to learn every single song off every record and stuff like that. You know?
I'm sure their drums are awesome.
Yeah, the drums were awesome. Everything was awesome. They were like, I knew of two bands that I can, on the top of my head, that riff insane. Lamb of God and As Lay Dying.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So it was like, everything about As Lay Dying was perfect.
That's so cool. Like super good live?
Super good live.
That's good to hear. I've never seen them live.
Like, I've seen them multiple times live before I went on tour with them, and they were obviously great, you know? And then being on tour with them, like, I tried to make it a point to watch them every single night because I just did not get tired of it.
That's amazing.
And it was a great experience. I mean, those guys are super awesome. Every single guy in there is just awesome and is just
that's so cool.
Super happy and just making sure you're good and having a good day and all that stuff, you know? So
that's awesome. I mean, that band has gone through a lot.
They have, yeah.
I think they just released a video of their like testimony or something through Jake Lurs's
Heart Support.
Yeah, I need to watch that. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm so stoked that they're just like in full swing and people are really like they're doing well.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, we were super blessed to be able to tour with them, and it was their third tour back.
Yeah,
so
that's so tight.
Yeah. It's
man, I feel like you guys would be a good fit with them too. Just a lot of technical riffs and.
Well, we've been wanting something like that for a while, and as soon as we got that offer, it's just like it's for sure it's the best tour I've ever done.
Oh,
you know,
so
and I'm
sick.
sure like some stuff will happen in the future, and maybe there's another tour that's bigger and better.
Yeah,
but like. Strike one, dude.
Strike one. Dude, that's exciting though.
Yeah.
I feel like their fans would probably be really receptive to your guys' music.
Yeah, like our music was like welcomed by a lot of their fans too because we're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I try to like do a lot of drumming work or styles that Jordan does along with others, but
you have like I'm not a drummist at all, but I feel like you have a very tasty way of drumming compared to a lot of metal. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously you would know what I mean because you're a drummer.
little bit, yeah.
Like
I mean,
you like have a gospel-y, like you can just vibe.
I grew up in church and playing drums.
Yeah.
I grew up in an all Spanish church.
Dude,
no
that's
English.
so cool.
Pentecostal church.
Any white people at all?
There's a few white people, but they were Hispanic.
That's so cool. They just got lost early on in life and became Hispanic.
Like we had like 3 services a week. Music would last for hours and just playing back to back. And we would do like a lot of people would come up and sing specials. Like they would sing their own songs and like the church band would play to their songs.
Oh my gosh. That'll make you a good musician.
Yeah. So we would literally play music all the time, every Sunday, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I just imagine somebody with really bad pitch gets up and like,
oh,
you guys are transposing keys like the
That's
whole
exactly what's happening with most people. And they're like, they tell us a key in Spanish, whatever it is. So we try and do our best with it, but it comes out awful. But it's fun because I didn't understand it. And I knew like the guitar players and bass players were like having a hard time, so I would just always just mess around on the drums.
Okay.
But before that, let's backtrack a little. Let's back of the track.
Back this truck
a
up.
little. Elytra.
Back
And
this memory truck up.
well, in that church that I grew up with, I used to sit by my uncle
Okay.
and watch him play drums because he used to play drums for the church.
Okay, sweet.
And then when I was old enough, then I started playing drums.
Mm-hmm.
And
What about your parents? Are they musicians at all?
Yeah, my
Nice.
mom sings. My sister plays a little bit of guitar,
Cool.
and she sings a little bit, but she doesn't like to.
Yeah. Stage fright.
She's shy.
Mhm.
She's shy.
Shy.
My dad sings. My dad sings guitar, bass, piano.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, my dad's
That's
super
amazing.
talented.
Okay, cool.
So he used to tour as well with my mom's brothers.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy how long music has been in my life and how
Mhm.
much I appreciate it and love it. So I used to go on tour with my dad and his band back in the day.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And so now that my dad couldn't do that anymore, we lived in a town called Kingsville, Texas. He opened up a venue and brought tons of bands over and
Nice.
just local
Like heavy
and
bands?
stuff. Yeah, some heavy bands
Cool.
and stuff like that. So that began as to me wanting to be able to do that when I get older.
Okay, yeah.
And
Seeing those bands come
yeah,
through.
seeing
and
those bands,
that
and just seeing
lifestyle and
how
everything.
the lifestyle. We used to have them over at the house and all that stuff. And I was like, dude, this is awesome. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm sure it's hard work at the time when I was like a young lad.
Uh-huh.
And yeah,
I wish I could go back and just see your church.
I know it was crazy. It's all like new and remodeled now, so
Oh,
it looks
cool.
different. But
Just seeing that flow, though, because I feel like I was in a similar church where, as far as like we would play for a long time, like the pastor would be like, play another song,
Yeah.
like if we were feeling the spirit,
even
quote unquote.
after the sermon, we'd go up and play more songs.
Yeah,
too.
same.
Yeah.
But we were all white, so it probably didn't sound very good.
I mean, with the Pentecostal Spanish church, there was a lot of like Latin kind of
Yeah,
vibe and like just funky-ish
that
bouncy
rhythm.
groove
Yeah,
to it, and so I have a lot of that. in
I think
me.
it definitely translates in a really cool way.
Yeah,
It's not like you're like playing like
I'm not.
really
I don't want to
funky
do.
stuff.
I don't want to be over busy or make it to where nobody can understand it. But I also want to just do what makes me happy and what I think goes perfect
Yeah.
for that part. You know.
I just think you play with a level of confidence that
Thank you.
seems like higher than a lot of other
I
drummers.
try to. I'm like super.
I can also tell when you're angry though.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
I am so hard on myself, dude. Like I have to be with Phineas stuff. I have to be over prepared with that stuff.
Yeah,
You know, and I want to
totally.
make sure
It's a
that I'm
challenge.
doing my part because it's like to me, it's my professional career, and I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can to make my band sound good,
Totally.
and after the show, be happy with my performance.
Yeah.
And so
Do you struggle when you make a mistake on stage?
I get immediately mad, upset,
Yeah.
pissed off.
Hmm.
And it changes the whole vibe and feel of how I'm playing the show, and my guys can tell the difference.
Yeah.
You know,
It's hard to.
It's not
that's
their fault. It's
getting
they
through
don't-
that's one of the hardest things live.
Like we played in like here's a story.
Let's
We
hear it.
played in Nashville, Rocketown. I forgot what tour it was.
It's probably with us.
No,
Wait, was
no,
it the
no,
Fit
no,
for a King
no.
one? You guys played.
I think it was a Fit for a King tour.
I think it was because I think I remember something. You were frustrated about something.
Yeah, it was. We got done playing. We're playing our last song, which is "No Death, No Forever."
Yeah.
And there's a fill that goes into the last breakdown. Well, I butchered that. I dropped a stick and like some
chopping
other
meat.
stuff happened. So like when that fill was like by itself, like everything stops. It's just a drum fill.
Yeah.
And then the music breakdown comes back in.
Uh huh. Just
Silence.
Just toast.
Silence. As soon as we got done, I threw my seats and my pedals outside, and I was like just so mad.
Yeah.
Sean came up and talked to me about it, but
He's like such a grandfather.
he's a dad.
Yeah, he's
a dad.
so good at alleviating those
But
situations.
I don't know. I guess it just goes back to what I was saying about the church. Like when I grew up playing drums, my dad and my uncle took everything away from me, but the drum set just
Mhm.
gave me a snare, kick drum, and hi-hat.
Oh wow.
That's how I played for a long time.
Whoa, that'll make
Yeah.
you technically sound.
Yeah, and then He put me to sleep sometimes with a metronome on.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna program myself.
Yeah, straight up. And so
Hey, it made you super tight though.
I try to be.
It's
I
working,
try to
baby.
be.
It's working.
But yeah, I'm just super hard on myself, and I just want to do the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be the best, but I want to get better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super hard on myself.
I think it's cool. Like, we don't really need to compete with other bands or people. Just like compete with ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, just try to become better versions of us. And yeah, I think one of the hardest things is making a mistake live and not showing that to the crowd. You just gotta like internally process that and be like, you know what, it's part of the show. I'm sure it's hard as a drummer though, because it's I think my opinion is it's more evident.
Yeah.
Because you're the driving force behind all of it. Like if I'm just playing a riff and I just like slip a note, I can just like slide back into it, you know?
Yeah, I guess I get that a lot too. Is like people ask me, well, how did the show go? And I was like, oh, well, I missed this certain sequence breakdown.
And they'd be like, what are you talking about?
They're like, what are you talking about? And then to me, like I have to dissect the song and learn it front to back, every single breakdown and how it goes and stuff like that. So when I know I missed a kick hit or a snare hit or tom fill or whatever, like I would know, but the people out front or whoever is listening to us will not know. And so it's kind of evens out of, should I get very mad or just, oh, they won't know, they won't care.
Right.
But if it's something extreme like how what I just explained about
that big fill.
Yeah, that big fill.
That would frustrate me too.
Like,
because you want to put on a good show.
no, but thanks. Yeah.
Like people are there to watch you. I don't know what it's like to have people there to watch my band, but I'm sure at that point it probably
Shut your
is
mouth,
a lot
dude.
more pressure.
Don't be talking like that.
Dude, I love making jokes like that because it doesn't bother me. I know Phinehas has been around for a long time. Like, you guys deserve that. We're still babies.
We're trying. We're still
That's
still trying to work. Still trying to grind it out.
Getting better and better. I'm glad you guys are writing more music. I'm sure people are going to be stoked to hear that.
Yeah, we're stoked.
I'm stoked to hear it.
Yeah, it's going to be cool. I have some stuff that I can show you after the podcast.
Ooh, exclusive hour.
I hope you try to get that.
My sister
count.
is very shy. That's all I could think when you said your sister.
The guy that
shy.
I saw a guy come in. Where were we? On the drive here, some dude was walking like he was a zombie, and I was like, man, that dude's either drunk or he's Hydra. You like what I did there?
That blunt will get you Hydra.
We don't have much lined up for tour this year.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. And Dan's been touring with Fit for a King a lot.
Dan's been touring with Fit for a while now, and he's been
Are you
super
doing
busy.
Any other sort of drum work stuff?
I am, but I can't mention it.
You can't mention it?
Not yet.
That's okay.
I think I'm gonna announce something this month.
Maybe after you do whatever you're doing, we can have you back on and talk about those experiences.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun. I'm super excited.
Cool.
Be cool. Just to have the opportunity to help other friends and music out, you know. So, but all we have is just like I think 7 shows in July.
Cool.
Meeting up with some festivals and some one-off shows.
Yeah.
That we're doing, but that's it for
That's tight, man.
So.
Sounds like we're in a similar thing.
We're also just trying to focus on writing the record because
Yep.
our stuff doesn't take overnight.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a guy walking outside.
Hey, how you doing, guy?
He wants to fight.
He wants to. Dude, let's fight him.
Dude, I
You'd
ain't
win.
scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared, dude. I'm so scared.
If somebody wants to fight me, I probably won't because I don't know what happened. But if something happened when he wants to fight, I will throw some bows.
That does make sense. Well, you got those thick bones inside you. You can take a hit.
I have a knuckle right here.
Dude, your whole finger is just full of knuckles.
It will hurt someone hard.
I will hit you so harsh.
Hard.
I don't remember where that came from.
I don't know.
Did I say that?
Yes. I think it was that. Was it that tour?
It was probably the Earthgrounds
I
tour.
think so. A lot of stuff happened on that tour.
That was a fun tour, man.
I can remember one thing right now. We were driving down the highway.
Oh, no.
We just got our van.
You got a brand new nice van.
And
We had
Y'all had
we had some bottle
fireworks.
rockets in the van.
Y'all passed us up and started shooting bottle rockets at our van. Bryce immediately got upset.
Bryce was so angry. It was awful. And we were so happy that he was mad. We had to give him a couple hours
Dude,
to cool
his
down.
freaking Instagram handle, Bryce is angry.
It's so
It's
true.
literally accurate,
It's just
100%.
him. He's just mad.
He's so dumb.
He's great.
I get to see him in a few days.
You get to?
Yeah.
You have to?
Yeah.
He's all right.
He's whatever, I guess.
I won't have him on the show ever, but he
Don't
probably
have
wouldn't.
him.
He probably wouldn't want to come on anyway. Forget him. That was a really fun tour, though. I'm trying to think. We had an off day, and we went to a Walmart together, and we remember we made sandwiches.
Butte, Montana.
How do you remember that?
Dude, I have such terrible memory.
Yeah.
I remember some things, but it takes me like several days or several minutes. Like I just gotta like.
Mm-hmm. You just gotta sit there and let it mull over.
Butte, Montana. That's where we were.
Butte, Montana.
You know,
Yeah.
and we had like a Sani party outside.
Yeah, we made sandwiches because we parked our vans next to each other so we could have our own little secret cave.
Our campsite.
We had some drinks, some foods, some good hangs.
Some good hangs.
Remember our photographer was jumping on all the pallets like Ninja Warrior style.
Do you remember what are the odds he lost?
Oh,
Yes.
can we even tell that story? Okay, I'll tell it. So our photographer
At the time.
yes, well, he still comes out with us sometimes.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
We just had video for the last couple. But so our photographer refused to tell anyone his birthday for some reason, and
Sean's a genius for
Sean
this.
heard that, and basically Sean began to create this
This
ultimate
was
scheme.
This was taking place in Columbus, Ohio.
Yes,
That's
where it
that's where it started.
finalized. Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's where
yeah,
it started.
You're right.
It finalized in South Dakota,
Yes, you're right. So
Columbus, Ohio.
Sean's whole plan for that tour was like, I'm gonna get Adam's birthday. So
Nancy.
basically, yeah. So I think how it happened. Do you remember exactly how it happened?
I think.
He got Adam's ID from a
Yeah,
bartender.
yeah. Sean got
It was a security guy.
a security guy to tell Sean when this dude's birthday was. Nancy,
And then what are the odds him?
and what are the odds? Or it was like something like that.
How would you explain the game? What are the odds? For people who don't know. It's okay, so basically I would say, what are the odds you'll tell me your birthday? And
Yeah.
then somebody would count 3, 2, 1, and then we
Well,
say a
I would
number.
choose my odds. I'd be like
Oh, yeah.
1 out of 10.
Yeah. Somebody counts us down 3, 2, 1. We both
Say
pick
a number.
a number, and if it's the same number, you have to.
I have to tell you, but if
Yeah.
it's not, then nothing happens. But if I pick 7 and you pick 6, I think you have to tell me your birthday.
Oh, but didn't Sean say,
I-
"Hey Adam, give me 3 chances to guess your name or your
Or
birthday"?
your birthday, yeah.
And then, but Sean already knew.
Yeah,
So he
Sean
did it
already
on
knew.
the last one.
He did it on the
and
last one.
Adam was
He was shocked.
so shocked.
Wait, did it happen in Columbus?
No, I think. Wait, maybe it did happen in Columbus, and then Adam had to do the bet in Sioux Falls. Either way, it happened.
Okay.
Sean guessed his name or figured out his birthday, and shocked him by knowing it. And Adam's like, "How'd you know? You already knew. How'd you find out?" He's freaking out, and Sean's like, "Nah, man, I just guessed." He just went along with it. And then in Sioux Falls, the punishment was
Punishers.
Adam had to get on stage
Oh gosh.
in his underwear and scream
Do
into
guest vocals for a local
for a
band.
random local band without telling anyone. We have video of this, but he
I have
actually
it,
did
yeah.
it. He gets on stage in his underwear, grabs the mic,
Immediately gets
he goes-
disconnected.
so the mic instantly detaches the cable, and then he goes like this around the mic stand. He unravels it, but there's no cable.
Oh gosh.
So he unravels it, and then he just starts screaming into this unplugged microphone.
Yeah, and the two guys didn't see him. The drummer saw him. He was just like, "What the
He's, like,
crap is
playing.
going on?"
And then they stop.
And
he's
the last thing he says was, "Buy my car!"
He was screaming about
Oh my
selling cars.
gosh, dude.
And then, dude, I
times.
remember like I was just almost about to pass away from the cringe. It was so strong.
Dude.
But one of the greatest memories on tour.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. Very nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How long have we been going, dude? I'm so tired of this. An hour and 10 minutes. We gotta wrap this sucker up.
Do we though?
No.
Why can't this be the only one that goes longer than an hour? Okay, we're shutting this down now.
I just released some movement. I think the spirit's speaking out of me. I'm prophesying. But dude, what do you where can people find what the heck you're doing?
I don't post ever on Facebook.
Facebook sucks.
I don't ever tweet. If I do, it's like
Sup?
tweet. Literally, I type tweet. Or like sometimes
It's like once a year.
If I'm like feeling special, like I'll like write a normal tweet or post a picture or something.
When you remember you have a Twitter account.
Like I just recently posted a picture of like me and my girlfriend from the wedding that we just went to.
In the nice jacket.
Yeah.
From JC.
From JC Penney on sale. Clearance rackers.
Jesus Christ, pennies.
But I don't ever tweet. But I guess Instagram.
Yeah.
It's Isaiah E. Perez.
Cool. And your band Phinehas.
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 Phinehas. I'm going to repeat that because a lot of people get that wrong.
Let's do it together.
And on the count of three. One, two, three.
P-H. Okay. You start, and I'll just catch up.
We do 1, 2, 3, start.
Okay.
Not 1, 2, start. Who does that?
1, 2, 3,
start.
It's like
Hell
rock,
Hydra.
paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Okay. So.
Wait, shoot and then start?
No.
Okay.
Shoot means the word.
We're going on shoot.
We're going on shoot. So instead of shoot, you're like 1, 2, 3, P.
Okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
Phinehas.
Okay, here we go. Rock,
1,
paper,
2, 3,
scissors.
Phinehas. Hell Hydra.
Phineas. Hail Phineas.
Yeah.
Spotify, iTunes, Apples.
It's also pronounced Phineas. It's
as opposed to the usual saying is Phinehas.
We love getting the usuals. Hey, like Phineas and Ferb. It's not.
It's not on Disney Channel. It's on
Okay.
Spotify. Find them on Spotify and Apple's
so
Music.
Tired.
And Google Play Market, please. Yum.
This Dr. Pepper is
Your
good.
breakdowns
Yum.
make me say yum and eat a
Yum.
burger.
Dude, who just came out with a single that just blew my face off? We're going to keep talking about
Metal
it because
band?
I don't even care.
Metal bands?
Yes.
In our world, we had War of Ages, Wolves at the Gate.
Dude, Jack showed me some other songs.
They're so good. Their new stuff is.
Wait, was I talking to you about it?
Yeah, because I just did a music video for them like 3 days ago.
That's right. Dude.
They're so good, dude. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's super good. The song we did a music video for.
What's it called?
I cannot say it at this time because it's unreleased.
Yum.
I have to work on it after you leave. But yeah, they keep like, now that Jack's doing a lot of the writing and stuff, they're just sounding super modern. But also the other guitar player, Steve, and their bassist, Elisha, they're all writing pretty equally.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
super good. You scared?
Yeah, I heard like a snake.
Yeah, I have a pet snake. That's Jeffrey. Come here, buddy. Oh, he's fine. He's chilling on my backpack.
Dude, Elisha.
They call him Sheesh.
Sheesh?
Yeah, they do.
Cool. He can sing.
Amazingly.
Yeah.
He's the one doing all the belty singing
Yeah,
too.
he did all the singing in Flesh Killer. Not
Yeah.
our song.
And then Jack did that album.
Yeah. Which
Production.
sounds incredible.
So good. Yeah, dude, their single's really good. War of Ages. Wolves at the Gates new songs are really cool.
Yes.
Oh, Sleeper stuff is
that's what we're
sweet.
doing. Totally forgot.
You're touring with Wolves?
No, we're doing their CD release show with them
yeah.
in Columbus.
I think
I forgot.
somebody told me that. I forgot about that. Columbus, Ohio? Is that where they're from? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. Why is
Yeah.
it taking me over an hour to finish this Dr. Pepper?
Dude.
Usually
Slam that.
I get the can ones because the can ones are better.
Something about opening a can.
Yeah, it's like the Dr. Pepper cans.
If you don't use it all, you can use it to pour out the fire.
Yeah.
I usually pee in it.
Mm.
It's got that natural human smell.
Mm-hmm.
Just aromatic.
Should we get off?
I'm sick of this.
Yeah, me too. I'm sick of your face.
Well, good luck with whatever stupid crap you're doing. Painting and Phinehasing.
I'm going to be busy this fall.
Well, let's hang out again sometime. Probably like a year from now. I've
Yeah.
lived here for exactly a year now.
What day is it? Thursday, June 6th, 2019?
So
cool.
2020 of this day.
2020 of this exact day.
Yeah.
Probably the...
We'll probably have our own podcast at that point.
I'll have my own.
Dude, we would have a good podcast if we did one together.
I'm going to make my own podcast.
Can I be a guest?
No, because it's not going to be real.
Right. I'm going to dream in podcast form.
Yes. I leave tomorrow. I have a lot of things to take care of.
That's okay. Thanks for coming on the show, bro.
It's 7:24 Central Time, Nashville, Tennessee.
And this is the end.
This is the end.
Let's
clever pun there.
Let's cheers our microphones together.
Not loud.
Not
because
loudly. Very calmly.
The viewers.
We'll watch the level so we don't make it clip. Let's let them see. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my stuff, consider subscribing to my channel. It would mean a whole lot to me. If you'd like your name on all of my work, access to episodes of my podcast early, or bonus episodes of my vlog, head over to patreon.com/Zachariah Mayfield. You can support me for as little as $3 a month. That's a pretty freaking good deal.